Achilles tendon right here at the back, so we're laser focused on that because you've had some pathology back there, at least clinically, and then experience when you're running around. And as we slide down these images, if we're focused right on where that tendon is, we see it stays nice, happy, healthy, dark tendon the whole way, which is what we want to see in this scan, this image.
Hey, so I'm heading over to Raleigh Foot and Ankle to meet up with Dr. Myers to go over my MRI results. So there's a couple of things that showed up on there, and we're going to show you the images and see what his suggestions are and how that may or may not affect my training and my running.
We're seeing those tendons kind of wrap around. They found a little bit of tendon pathology. We can see just a little touch of it right here, just because it's a little bit flattened, a little attenuated, and just a little bit of stranding, as they call it, inside that tendon. So we can see that slide underneath. When we scroll back up here a little bit, we'll kind of focus on where that ligament is supposed to be that you've nicely ruptured in your college career. And it's essentially right through here. So your anterior talofibular ligament should be right in this area. It should be a nice, healthy black band that runs right across there. And yours is, as you see a little bit on here on the fibula, you got a little bit on the talus, but you don't have that, you have this incontinuity here, so it's not a nice, happy, healthy band. And again, the next image usually shows us a little bit better across there. So again, like I said, we just see that we pick up little strands on a few different slices, but we don't have that happy, healthy tendon. You just got a lot of scar tissue built up right through here. Like we talked about, you can get some impingement with that long term.
So it's 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Supposed to do my run on Thursday after work, but just a long day at work and a lot of stuff going on, so just didn't feel like running. So I made sure I got up this morning to go get my run done, and there it is, 3:59, on my way to get 4.5 miles in this morning before I start seeing patients at 6:30.
4:50 in the morning on Friday, finished my run. So, last week I was talking about how I was having difficulty getting all the time in and the runs in, and work's busy, family's crazy. Long day at work on Thursday, so I was supposed to run last night, but didn't feel like it. And so made my wife promise me that she'd help me get out of bed this morning. So left house about a few minutes before 4, got here, ran 4.5, and felt amazing. I was up to 80%, got up to 9 miles an hour doing the run, and so that felt really good. I'm starting to find some stuff in my stride that I think I can work with. I may get some professional help from a couple patients that I have that are high-level endurance runners. This is Billy, our goat. We had a patient athlete, NFL guy, who said we were the goat. And me being almost 45 years old, I wasn't sure what the goat was. I thought it was a bad thing. And then at Christmas time, it showed up at our clinic from Amazon. And obviously, GOAT, you all know, stands for greatest of all time. So he's kind of our pet mascot. I guess he watched over me this morning while I was doing my run. Got a busy weekend coming up. I'm supposed to run 7 miles on Sunday, and I will. And again, I'm going to stay on the Ultra G. That's the game plan, 80%. Not sure when I'll do it. Let's see, I have a little date night with my wife tonight on Friday, and then we got 2 kids' birthday parties. Taking 2 of my daughters to get their nails done because one of them has their first homecoming dance. One's got a soccer game, one boy, and the other boy's got pneumonia. So busy weekend, busy family, love it. Busy clinic. Next week will be a challenge as well for timing, but we'll get it all in, and appreciate everybody's support. And hope you're learning something along the way. And as always, I'm taking advice, suggestions, encouragement. Share this with any new runners. I've had lots of people from all over the country actually, share this. Say, hey, I was thinking about running a half marathon, and I don't run, and I'm gonna follow what you do. So I'm hoping I'm setting a good example. So far, so good. A realistic example. And I did find out that I had to change a course on our way to Vegas. We're going to Dallas for a couple days beforehand because I'm gonna do Titleist Performance Institute Level 1 certification. So going to Dallas Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, fly from Dallas to Las Vegas. Vegas Friday night, Saturday night, races Sunday night, and then coming back Monday. So busy times, busy schedule. but really enjoying it. So thanks for your support.
Anyone else would up and leave, but she's with me. Ain't she amazing, amazing, out of my league? And ain't it crazy, crazy, she happened to me. She calls me.
Just finished my 7-mile run this morning, and felt pretty good. I gotta be honest with you, wasn't feeling it at all this morning. First couple miles, I just didn't feel like doing it. And then I guess I hit what they call the runner's high. I always joke with patients that before I guess I became a runner, that we talked about the runner's high, and I said, I don't think the runner's high exists. Like, I run a quarter mile and I still don't feel like running, so I just stopped. I haven't gotten that runner's high. Well, obviously I was joking, but we know you got to get into your rhythm. So I was glad to get into it, and I finished up my longest run so far. And next week we'll do the same thing, 4.5, 4.5, and then 7. I was able to finish at 80%, do the entire week at 80%, and I may be considering doing 85% on my short runs, 80 on my long, and then bump that up the next week. Like I said, it's a journey and a learning experience, so take it week by week. One day I want to get Alex in here. Me and you, Alex. Me and you. Maybe you need to come to Vegas with me. Be my motivation. What do people do for motivation? Like, why do you do what you do? Is it because you want to stay in shape? Is it because you are trying to feel good about yourself? Is it you're setting a goal you made with a buddy like I did? David West, a good friend of mine, NBA basketball player, when we rehabbed his ACL, after every practice, he would not come off the court until he made 600 buckets. He had a guy throwing balls all over the place. 600 buckets. Me, that'd take all day. David made about 600 out of 630 from all over the court. And that got me thinking, what can we do as individuals in our personal life and in our professional life for our jobs? What can we do every day, over and over and over, repetition-wise, to make ourselves better? Better humans, better co-workers, better people in the community. I'd love some ideas of anything you guys have.
When the devil's knocking at my door, when I'm broken and I'm battle worn, down in the valley on my knees, yeah she's with me. Ain't she amazing, amazing, out of my league? And ain't it crazy, crazy, she happened to me. She calls me baby, baby, hard to believe that she's.
So I just finished my second run of the week, 4.5 miles. It's Thursday evening on the Alter G at 80% body weight, 9 miles an hour. So it took me right at 30 minutes, and I used what fueled me Tuesday. So my Tuesday run went really well. But I've heard some rumblings Tuesday morning that there's no way he's going to be able to do it. There's no way somebody can run on the Alter G the whole time and then run a half marathon. And you know what? I'm 6 weeks into this, about halfway into the training, and that's exactly what I needed. I needed a little bit of spark, a little bit of doubt from some people, a little bit of negativity from some people, and I had the best run on Tuesday because that motivated me. It was exactly what I needed to prove them wrong, and that's my motivation all week this week, is prove everybody wrong. So I appreciate everybody's support. Still looking for as many pointers as I can get. I'm going to finish up this week strong with a great run on Sunday, 7 miles. Do it at 8 or 9 miles an hour, and 80%, and that's the end of my 80% runs, because from then I go 85. So I'm gonna go 85% for next week at 5, and then 5, and then again I will go 85% for 8 miles towards the end of the week. So Those people who are doubting, those people who said it can't be done, I thank you, and it's gonna make it that much sweeter.
And we're done.
That she's, yeah, she's with me. Yeah. Top of the mountain all the way down when I'm lost in